If you wake up with joints so stiff they feel locked in place, there is a hidden biological reason why. But more importantly, there is one specific morning meal that can turn it around. Every morning, millions of adults swing their legs out of bed and feel that familiar, deep ache. Your knees pop, your lower back protests, your fingers feel too swollen to button a simple shirt. But you are not alone in this. Upwards of 54 million adults in the U.S. are diagnosed with some form of arthritis. It is a staggering number. But it also means researchers have spent decades figuring out exactly why this pain happens. Why is it always worse in the morning? They found the answer. And they found how to stop it. What they discovered is remarkable. The food you eat first thing in the morning sets the inflammatory tone for your entire day. A standard Western breakfast acts like throwing gasoline on a fire. Think about what we are taught to eat. Toast with margarine, sugary cereals, processed pastries. These foods are loaded with refined sugars and omega-6s. When you eat them, they trigger biological stress. They command your immune system to ramp up inflammation. Your joints swell and ache before you even start your day. But you can flip the script. Swapping your breakfast for 5 specific ingredients can literally turn off the cellular switches causing your pain. This is not guesswork. It is rigorous science. A 15-year study in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology looked at this exact topic. They found that highly anti-inflammatory diets were linked to a 46% decrease in cardiovascular risk. Even better, they saw a 52% drop in overall mortality. Eating to soothe your joints also protects your heart and extends your life. So, what is the first ingredient you need? Turmeric. More specifically, curcumin, the active compound inside turmeric. Curcumin is a powerhouse. It targets a specific molecule in your body called NF-κB. Think of NF-κB as a master switch for inflammation. When flipped on, inflammation spreads. Curcumin physically blocks this molecule. It flips the switch off. This stops cellular inflammation at the source. The results? Profound. Research in the Journal of Medicinal Food followed patients using curcumin for 8 weeks. They found it decreased osteoarthritis discomfort by a massive 58%. Imagine cutting your morning joint pain in half. But there is one rule you must follow. Curcumin is incredibly hard to absorb on its own. You have to combine it with black pepper. Black pepper contains piperine. Adding just a pinch to turmeric increases your body's absorption by 2,000%. It is simple. It is crucial. Ingredient number 2, omega-3 fatty acids. You can get these from seeds like flax and chia or fatty fish. Our modern diets are completely out of balance. Standard Western diets contain 20 times more omega-6s than omega-3s. Omega-6s cause inflammation. Omega-3s soothe it. When you have 20 times more of the bad stuff, your joints suffer. By eating omega-3s in the morning, you restore the balance. You calm the internal storm. And this goes far beyond your knees and hips. A major Harvard Medical School study tracked 19,000 individuals. They found elevated omega-3 levels correlated with a 23% reduction in fatal heart disease. A spoonful of chia seeds protects your joints, and it protects your heart. The third and fourth ingredients work beautifully together: dark berries and matcha. Dark berries get their deep colors from compounds called anthocyanins. Anthocyanins are powerful antioxidants. They lower the production of inflammatory cytokines. What are cytokines? Tiny proteins that command your immune system to create inflammation. By lowering them, berries quiet down the pain signals in your body. A Harvard School of Public Health study involving 93,000 women looked at berry consumption. They found high berry consumption reduced the risk of heart attacks by 34%. Now pair those berries with matcha. Matcha is a powdered green tea. Because you consume the whole leaf, the benefits are magnified. Matcha provides 10 times the antioxidants of standard steeped green tea. A warm cup in the morning floods your body with joint-protecting compounds. Finally, the fifth ingredient, raw tree nuts. Think walnuts, almonds, or pecans. Nuts are packed with the exact healthy fats and trace minerals your joints desperately need to repair themselves. The long-term benefits are incredibly well documented. A famous 30-year study in the New England Journal of Medicine tracked 118,000 individuals. They associated daily nut intake with a 20% reduction in overall mortality. Adding a small handful to your breakfast is one of the smartest things you can do for your longevity. How do you put all of this together? Especially if your hands are stiff and painful. Heavy chopping is out of the question. You need practical, low-effort prep. The easiest method, an anti-inflammatory smoothie. You just put everything in a blender. A handful of dark berries, a tablespoon of chia seeds, a dash of turmeric with a pinch of black pepper, a small handful of walnuts. Blend it with almond milk or water. Zero chopping. Easy on stiff hands. Another option, overnight oats. Mix rolled oats, chia seeds, berries, and spices in a jar the night before. By morning, it is soft, delicious, and ready to eat. Zero morning prep. But when you start this routine, you must manage your expectations. Healing takes time. You did not develop joint pain overnight. It will not disappear overnight. I urge you to make a gentle, consistent 2-month commitment. This aligns perfectly with the 8-week clinical studies that showed maximum results. Give your body 8 weeks to lower the inflammation. Give your cells time to repair. You have the power to change how you feel when you wake up. The food you choose tomorrow morning can either feed your pain or fight it. By choosing berries, seeds, nuts, turmeric, and matcha, you are choosing to heal. Start small. Try the overnight soak or a simple blended drink. Your joints will thank you, and your future self will thank you.